Hey everybody, this is Zach with Tanuki Games, and today we're taking a look at Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Please remember that a like, a comment, or subscribe means a lot to me and of course the channel. Developed by Atlas and released in 2015, this is a rhythm game spin-off of the original Persona 4. If you took RPG elements of the original game and juxtaposition it with the rhythm game, you can imagine this would be the result. Is Persona 4 Dancing All Night a worthy addition to the franchise? Let's check it out. The story of Persona 4 Dancing All Night is a well-treaded one at this point. Rise, Naoto, and Yu are trying to relaunch Rise's career. They meet up with another pop group with a penchant for meat. The other pop group promptly goes missing, and rumor swirls about a website that sucks people in at the stroke of midnight called the Midnight Stage. The rest of the team shows up, and the investigation starts. They find that there is another dimension where dancing is the only weapon. One part Footloose, one part Persona 4. The story is entertaining, if not a bit of a rehash of the previous stories in the growing Persona 4 extended universe. The gameplay of Dancing All Night is a lot of fun and very comprehensible. While the rhythm genre is not one of my strongest suits, the game is very playable even for a novice. The gameplay centers around 6 button inputs. There are 3 left inputs on the D-pad, down, left, up, and then there are 3 inputs on the right side, X, O, and triangle. You can also flick the analog sticks for bonuses if timed correctly. If you do this enough during a song, then a partner will join you on stage. There are instances where you need to hold a button or hit multiple buttons at the same time. All of this sounds complicated, but Dancing All Night does a great job of using each mechanic seamlessly. There are items that you can use during songs as well to boost the money earned or raise difficulty, things like this. Visually, Persona 4 Dancing All Night is no rehash using old assets from the prior game. The story is told through dialogue boxes with pictures of each character. This is very static and it can be a bit bland. The in-game visuals in Dancing All Night are colorful and distinct from the PS2 and Vita Classic. The color palette is bright and cheerful, and it teams with this sort of disco inspiration, with lots of purples, pinks, and dramatic contrasts. Each character has received some minor tweaks and redesigns to suit the stage of Dancing All Night. Each character's new outfits are cool and seem true to what they would wear if they decided to bust a move. Kanji wears a bandana, Chie looks super athletic, and Rise looks more like a pop star. Each person's outfit has minor flair to make them look more visually appealing. I don't know why there's so many characters with headphones though. There are multiple costumes for each character, which lends itself to a visual variety. I'm very partial to Chie's Bruce Lee inspired yellow tracksuit. There are some Power Rangers inspired outfits as well, which are pretty awesome. The character models used in the game are expressive and entertaining to watch. Each character has a suitable dance style to their personality. Kanji is aggressive, whereas Yukiko's style is more elegant and refined. The screen that overlays the action to tell you what button to push next is easy to read. There are some animated cutscenes in Dancing All Night which are very well animated, if not few and far between. Probably my 2 favorite parts of the graphics are the paired dancing and the finale of each song. When you do well enough on each song, a partner will jump up and dance with you. I love seeing Yosuke and Chie dance, and the energy on the screen is palpable. The synergy that these characters provide to the dances add another layer of entertainment to each song. The best thing visually about Dancing All Night is the persona finale. At the end of each song, the character's persona comes out and does a solo. There's no way to describe as a fan how good it feels to see Izanagi doing a bass solo followed by a huge explosion. Each one is different and they're all amazing. The sound, music, and voice all make a strong showing in Persona 4 Dancing All Night. The sounds are the usual atmospheric stuff you've heard in other visual novel style games. The sounds of footsteps imply movement during cutscenes, things of this nature. The music is spectacular in every regard. Persona 4's soundtrack has been reimagined and remixed. The layers of texture added to each song is welcome. This makes the music much more interesting to listen to. Then there are the remixes, which are fantastic. Most of them are easily recognizable from their source material. However, the beat and tempo have been increased and new lyrics added. The soundtrack has a lot of variety to it, from more quiet tracks to pop songs to J-rap and even dubstep. While some of these genres are not my favorites, there isn't a single weak song in the 27-track lineup. There are some heavy hitters of Japanese dance music on this soundtrack as well, Tawate and Shinichi Osawa, produced remixes for the soundtrack, and they are amazing.
Okay, we're gonna dance all night. There.
I'll definitely have to look up some of the other artists on the soundtrack. All of the English voice actors reprised their roles for Dancing All Night, with the exception of Rise's voice actress. They all seem to enjoy their characters, and the voices are very well done. The new characters fit well with the rest of the cast. There is not a Japanese option, which is a shame. The difficulty in Persona 4 Dancing All Night varies from easy to hard. If you aren't into rhythm games, and you just want to see Rise cut a rug, the easy mode is very forgiving. Normal presents some challenge, but you'll probably beat most songs on your first try. Hard should prove challenging to longtime rhythm fans. Dancing All Night is a $25 game, and that's about the right price range for me. The game is very replayable, even if the story won't compel you to play through it again. If you're a Persona 4 fan, this is a must-play. If you don't have a Vita, remember you can also grab a PS TV for $30 and play Persona 4 Dancing All Night on your big screen. There's also a good amount of DLC out there, which is free, so that's nice. RPGs are always tough to say goodbye to. It took me over 80 hours to complete Persona 4, and I grew attached to the characters. It's nice that we got Persona 4 Dancing All Night as a final send-off to these characters. Seeing the investigation team dancing, smiling, and having fun is a real treat. They've been lovingly rendered for the fans of the game, the music has been given a fresh coat of paint, and Dancing All Night doesn't try to take you back to Inaba. Persona 4 Dancing All Night instead gives you a brand new left-field experience. It avoids comparisons while honoring longtime fans of the game. Hopefully we'll get a Persona 5 spinoff as good as Dancing All Night in the future. This is Zach with Tanuki Games. Please remember that a like, a comment, or a subscribe means a lot to me and of course the channel. Enjoy!
How's this? Now keep it true life, only if you realize. Yeah! Nobody's life to the serialized. I can do this. I leave the rest to you, Senpai. Right, let's do this, Chie. It's on. We can't lose.
Don't joke! Huh? What's wrong?
Don't worry, you can still do this.
Leave it to me! All right! Come on, dance with me! Yahoo! Woo! Ha-ha! There!
Don't worry about it!
Let's put an end to this.
I make hat, I reach a curve,
Perfect.
full of this glove, thinking to say, oh, the whole moment now is
All right.
on. Oh, that it's enough. Are you satisfied? It's already
Perfect.
disgusting to dance with a palm sick. Meaningless between us.
It's my turn. Here goes. All right.
Senpai, you're so cool!
Looking great, Yusan! Way too cool!
She's feeling the heat. Keep pushing.
Keep it up! Keep staying focused. I'm sure we can win. You'll be fine. I believe in you.
You really are the best partner I could ever have.
Sensei, hang in there! Everyone's counting on you!
That went well. Yeah, should be no problem. Persona!